quick morning flight. I got a motor twitch that happened after a crash yesterday. Just going to test that and see how the video looks on the Vivitar. Let's do it. So I'll just talk over it. Instead of putting my captions in front of the picture, I will let you see how shitty the picture actually is. Everything in this video that I'm posting is all shot on the Vivitar, except for one clip of DVR footage. I think I got it stuck at the end of this video somewhere. But I got 2 flights on here. Quick walk around the house, a little video of it stuck to the mountain bike. That mountain bike video is actually the best video I have of this. But the camera really is terrible. It's got jello. It's twitchy. The frames kind of like stutter from frame to frame. It's just bad altogether. Here I orbit this tree. It's all twitchy, and see how close it looks. Looks like I was inches from that tree. I was actually like feet from it. It's very zoomed in. It's terrible. But yeah, you just keep watching. It doesn't get any better. So, yep. So, if you want to fast forward to the 4-minute mark, there is another flight, and it's a different time of the day. This first flight here that you're watching is in the morning. The next one is more in the afternoon the following day. So fast forward to 4 minutes, check that one out. Alright, looks like we're still recording. I think this is, I don't know, it's either 720 60 or 1080 60. Kind of forget. We'll see how it looks. Alright, welcome to the 4-minute mark golden hour flight. If you're still watching and you have decided to continue investigating this crappy camera, congratulations. This is between 4 and 5 o'clock. It gets dark around 6 right now. And this is shot on 720 60 frames per second. And the first flight was shot on 1080 60. I have yet to even try 2K or 4K on this camera because I mean, if it shoots bad 720 and 1080, then what makes me think 2K or 4K is gonna be any better? It's probably just like upscaled, because this is terrible. The $15 SQ12 action cam, I feel like shot better 720 than this thing does. To me, this looks like 480. But yeah, this is golden hour flight. There's my cousin Daniel. He's coming over with his Vortex 180 that he got for the $40 deal, and we set that up for him. Still having some issues with that thing, but hey, 40 bucks for a Vortex 180 is a great way to get into the hobby. So congratulations to those of y'all that got on that deal. I would have, but I was broke at the time, and it was a quick sale. And look at me lean. Oh, I was leaning so hard on that backflip. Anyway, okay, so here's another example of the zoom. It looked like I was right in his face, and now it looks like I'm only like 3 feet away from him. I'm actually like 6 or 7 feet away from him, but it looks like I'm right next to him. So, I mean, this camera really does suck. Here is the mountain bike footage. This actually looks like the best footage I've captured with this camera. It came with like a GoPro frame type mount, where it's an open mount, and it was very secure on the bike. So, and I think being that it has a point of reference like the solid bike frame, it makes it look pretty smooth, so it kind of gives you the illusion of good video. But if you ignore the bike frame and look at the ground and the trees in the background, you can see how twitchy the video is. I mean, it sucks. I'm happy that I did not waste like $30 or $50 or $70, however much money this camera's going for on the internet or like Walmart and stuff. So I bought this with my reward points on my debit card. And here is DVR from my aomway Commanders, and the image sucks because it's DVR, and DVR always sucks. But this is late. This is almost 6 o'clock. The wide dynamic range on the Eagle 2 Pro is kicking ass. The image looks great in the goggles, but DVR records at only 25 frames per second. Excuse me. DVR records at 25 frames per second and like 480 or something, and then I have to run it through a compressing program, so like it makes it even worse. But the picture sucks, but you can tell like the stability was better. And this is the first video I ever took with the Vivitar. I just kind of turned it on out of the box and panning around the house. Sorry, it's a mess. I have children and they destroy everything. But this was 1080/60, I believe. And I'm just walking around, and my house is kind of dark, so I'm kind of doing light testing and testing the dynamic range, and it sucks. So don't buy this camera. Don't even waste your time. I'm a little disappointed I wasted my points. I didn't even pay. But it still cost me like 24,000 like credit card points or something. So that's like, I spent $24,000 just to get enough points for this piece of crap. So that is disappointing in a way. But anyway, thanks for watching this long, guys. Sorry. See ya.